Alright, what's up guys? Tenfous back again with another Daily Vision video. First off, I just want to apologize for my voice. I literally just woke up, so, I got that morning voice. Now I'm saying, yo girls, if you want to hit me up, slide into my DMs, please. So for today's video, I just want to talk about the, getting to underground rank 40. I am reading this off of a Reddit post because I'm not rank 40 yet. I've been, I probably would be right now. But, for whatever reason, I decided to play some Halo 5, and from then on, I tried the Fallout 4 mods, and that kind of took up some time, so, got a little distracted there, but I'm back playing this, back on the grind, you know what I'm saying? So first off, I just want to give credit to where credit is due, and that is, Reddit user 1MP3N. Yeah, because he's gotten to rank 40 already, so, these are just his tips. So, first things first, after you do hit rank 40, you don't level up anymore. So you don't, get any more caches after that. So you only get caches up to 40, so you'll only end up getting 40 caches in total. Alright, first point, his first point, I should say, is leveling and looting are best treated separately, so don't aim at achieving both in the long run until you reach 40. So, the reason that he's telling you this is assuming that you're 228, which is, when you should probably start fresh in the underground. You're not going to get gear upgrades from operations at all until you reach level 20 and unlock phase 2 in heroic difficulty. Well, unless you're not geared up properly for 240 gear sets before the DLC is released. So pretty much he's just saying that, until you reach, rank 20, you're not really going to get anything good. At least if you're at 228, which was the cap in 1.2. And I'm pretty sure everybody should have at least gotten that point. It was really easy to get 240 gear score, unless you obviously didn't have the time to play or anything like that, but that's beside the point. And the only sources of good and reliable loot to 228 are underground caches and heroic mode. Yeah, heroic mode is actually pretty fun. I probably will upload some heroic mode gameplay later on, maybe today or tomorrow. Not today, probably tomorrow or, the day after, because Heroic is a lot of fun. You get really good loot from it, it's amazing. I definitely am going to be trying out the Heroic incursions, to see how it goes. Probably either Falcon's Lost or, the other one. God damn it. Clear Sky, there we go. It's fucking 11:11 where I'm at. Shit gets real, guys. But anyways, so his final point on this is, his recommendations are keep doing the hard mode until you reach level 20, then spend some time to grind for 229, 268 gear score items and heroic ones. After you've geared up well enough, do hard mode runs again until you reach level 35. And by then you'll have all directives and phases unlocked. It'll be easy to farm for XP from 35 onwards. So, pretty much, do hard mode until you get to level 20, then spend some time grinding for 229, 268 gear score. In heroic runs with, probably should LFG or have some friends that help you with it, until you've geared up to get 255 like I have, 255 being the current cap gear score. So after you do that, go back to doing hard mode runs until you reach level 35, and then you'll have all the directives and phases unlocked, so it'll be so easy to farm them. I'm at, I think, 25 right now, so I'm almost there. Alright, his next big point is to don't waste directives early on. Directives are very important, in case you guys don't know. Directives are key to faster XP gains on higher levels, like after level 30 for instance. Having 3 phases, 3 directives at heroic difficulty gives you about 9200 XP per run. It takes a bit of time to complete, but with a competent group, it's not difficult at all, and he can never be, any farther from, not being right. I think that's how you'd say it. I don't know. Double negatives, dude. English is stupid. Pretty much just, putting on directives at higher difficulties at 3 phases with 3 directives at heroic difficulty gives you 9200 XP. That's an ass load. I would never put on the skill one, mad skills on heroic, because that's just going to be too damn difficult to do. Maybe because you need them, you need your skills, especially on heroic. It's so hard to kill anything. But, I mean, I guess if you can, if somebody has, an Alpha Bridge gear set, I guess it really depends on how well your group is geared, so, I could be wrong on that, but anyways, on to the next bullet. If you just have a bunch of friends to play with, remember to take turns to become leader and pay for intel. So that way you're not paying for all of them. So just after every operation, you guys complete the swap group leaders and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. The next main point is heroic mode isn't difficult as you think. It's not. It's really not. It's just simply a small upgrade from challenge mode. It's just, plus higher NPC aggression. You don't even feel it if you're geared properly, and it's true. They're just one level increase. They're a little bit more a pain in the ass, but they've always been a pain in the ass. So you probably won't notice at all. So he just goes on to mention that he tried heroic when he's level 20. Back then he was a gear score 234 with all armor pieces being 240. So don't really worry about it. And his main advice and tip for this is to play patiently. You can't go ham and run around in heroic. Smart covers a pretty decent skill to keep your team unharmed from shotgunners and snipers. So just don't go out and be a douchebag, alright? So essentially, just don't go out and solo dolo it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go Han Solo it, or else Ben Solo's gonna stab you in the chest. Oh, spoiler alert! If you haven't seen The Force Awakens or whatever the fuck it is, then you stop. Go see that movie, come back, I'll probably spoil the shit out of it, but that's beside the point. So, next point. Don't kick lower gear score players if you matchmake. It's kind of a dick move to, kick people that are like, 216. Gear score doesn't really matter? I mean, if you're running tacticians build and you're like 220 or whatever the fuck it is, you're still helping out your team. You could still play very well. Just, it's whatever, man. Still be a dick. But you should only kick them if they're being an asshole. But that's, that's just a rule of thumb. If you have a group member that's being piece of shit, don't play with them. Just boot them. But that was pretty much it for this. Just don't kick them. If you're going to matchmake, just be prepared that there will probably be some skill discrepancy, but that's not due to the gear score. You can still have a low gear score but play very intelligently, and you gotta compensate. His next main point is a safe and comfortable team combo for heroic runs. So he recommends having a Tacticians, First Aid Overheal and Pulse, Reclaimer, Immune Station, and Smart Cover, and 2 DPS players with gear sets of their own choosing. So, with First Aid Overheal and I don't know, it says CC there. I'm probably just a dumbass and probably can't tell what the hell it is, so whatever. Nothing will go wrong with this combo until you come across a well-placed skill jammer on the map. When that happens, pop a blue ult and run straight to the jammer. It actually is a really good tip. So when that happens, pop a blue ult before you go into the jammer. Find the jammer, kill the jammer, and haul ass back to a camping spot so you guys are good. That's actually a very good idea. He's got general tips at the end of it, but he's got one more tip to give you guys before goes on to those. So his next tip is efficient build for soloing hard mode with directives. Basically, just build with a decent DPS, moderate HP, and enough skill power to heal yourself. So don't have too low DPS. So pretty much he just wants you to be like a Vanguard build, I guess. I'll probably make another video about those because it's pretty interesting. So Pulse is approximately 70% critical hit damage and 32% critical hit chance with blind and 26 skill power. You should be able to acquire the same build as similar, even better stats when you reach level 20 to 25. So that's pretty much just it for solo. I think I have a little bit better build than he does. I think, maybe. I could probably invest a little bit more in skill power. My health's a little bit pretty high right now. So I could probably, divert more attention to that. So that's pretty much it for the main tips. He's got other general tips for the different objectives that they have you do. Overall tip that he's got is when the objective says investigate the area, it means that the NPCs and those can be evaded, so you don't have to kill any of them. So if it says investigate the area, you can haul ass past them. It makes heroic so much easier to go past because you just have to sneak past them, and that's not that hard to do. Next tip is if you see a lot of heavies gathering up at the same spot, have one of your mates flank the horde. The AI in this game is a bit clumsy, so when they get flanked. So if you can flank them, then that's a good idea. You should always do that if you can. Always pick off the snipers, medics first in open areas. They're very lethal on heroic, and even tanks can get downed by one sniper shot. So pretty much just prioritize snipers and medics if you can. They're a big pain in the ass. It's just annoying. In open areas, sometimes there'll be random cleaners, Rikers fighting with the LMB. Let them fight to save ammo. So sometimes, for whatever reason, some cleaners and Rikers, whatever the fuck. I can't speak today, dude. It's fucking like 11:20, but whatever. But sometimes cleaners and Rikers will spawn in fighting with LMB. So the enemy, my enemy is my friend. So just let them fight. That's I guess like a just a rule of thumb. So you should just let them fight. So sometimes sometimes after you clean up an area, mob cleanups will spawn at a nearby door without any prior alert. So just be aware of that. That's pretty much just like a hey, don't be completely blind. Just be aware that there might be some cleaners spawn literally out of fucking nowhere. Also, ask your DPS players not to save up their ults for too long. They have the highest killing potential, and they should be the ones who ult more often than supports. So they're pretty much melting anything. So they should have pop their ults more than the other players should. Next bullet is spawn sequences are not exactly fixed, but they follow a pattern. Once you've played enough for each area, you'll notice that NPC spawns follow a specific door sequence. So pretty much straightforward. Sometimes NPCs will spawn at the same door, sometimes they won't. So just you can always base off that. I mean, what could go wrong if you assume that they go out of a door? You shouldn't obviously build up to get ready to have all your team focus on one door and then have them spawn the door behind you. That's just bad team play. It has happened to me a couple of times, though, not gonna lie. Damaging LMB medics healing stations will attract him to rush towards it and repair it. You can do this to lure multiple medics at once, because they do heal. They're like engineers from Battlefield. Like, they'll heal their medics. Their med packs, not medics. Well, they can. It's so annoying if they have two med bags placements down. Let's keep healing each other. It's so fucking annoying. Grenadiers will hit themselves with their nades if you stagger them, so be sure to stagger them, especially with the shotgun. And his last tip on overall general tips is tip for finding intel when Fog of War is active, use the big map. You can always use the big map too, especially if you can find, what is it called? On heroic mode, you can use your map to find crates that you can get good loot out of. It's really good. It's really awesome. You can use. So he goes on to explain other tips for the specific objective types. So for critical infrastructure, he's got generators almost invincible, so don't worry about NPCs shooting at it. You can go away from them, so you can use the engineers to bait them out. Not engineers, but you can use the generator to bait out enemy AI, so you can just kill them that way. It's a lot easier to do. Just pretty much just be patient. If the NPCs don't come to the generator, because they will eventually. That's what they're supposed to do. They're programmed to go try to kill the generator. So just be patient. Let them come to it. NPCs do seem to prioritize players of the generator by quite a bit, so be aware of that. You can also use the generator as bait, as I said before. It makes it really easy to defend it. Quite literally, all you need to do is just find a good place to hide next to it and pop smart cover, and you're good to go. On to the next one is general tips and tricks for recover report. If the officer you rescue can die, let him die. You'll have the option to retrieve the report from his body when you kill all NPCs. The officer's positioning isn't going to affect NPCs' pathing at all, pretty much. Play as if there were no one to rescue, no report to retrieve. So pretty much just ignore him. He's gonna die anyways. When you rescue the officer, make sure you stay away from the door of the room once you finish interacting with the door. Once my friend got stuck inside the room after rescuing the officer, so don't go into where the officer's coming at, because you can't get stuck in there, and that's not good. You're gonna have to restart or go on without him, and especially in heroic mode, you need everyone to support. His next tips for mission patrol are you only have to defend one of the JTF officers. All others can die. You won't fail the objective. So it's pretty much just have one JTF soldier stay out. The surviving soldier, usually the only one that's left, has tons of HP. Don't worry about losing him. This is true. I've seen shotgunners try to kill one, and he's still had plenty of health. So that's really surprising. The soldier's positioning is going to affect NPC's pathing substantially, so if you're playing in heroic challenging, make sure to take caution with that. So just be sure to where the soldier is at, because he'll affect the spawn of the NPCs. And now his general tips for surgical strikes are sometimes NPC spawns incredibly close to the last to investigate the area. So be sure to be careful if you're playing on heroic challenging. So pretty much just be careful if you know, if you're trying to sneak past the investigate the area, as you should. You should always just try to see if you can go past it. So that's pretty good. And finally, his general tips and tricks for kill before escape is 20 minutes is more than enough even for heroic. So I've never had the timer go down below 10 minutes when I was reached the target, so don't worry about the timer. Switch for intel however you like, and take your time in switching to Lone Star for ammo. So, you know, pretty much don't rush it. Always take your time. 20 minutes is still plenty of time to go through with it. Yes, but that's pretty much it. So, again, big ups for this guy. Big ups for 1MP3N for making this. I'll be sure to message him. This isn't my idea. I will be sure to message him as well. Just like, you know, give credit where credit is due. Really appreciate the fact that somebody actually took the time out of the day to make this post on Reddit. If you guys don't know already, you guys should definitely go to the subreddit, the Division subreddit, which is Reddit/r/the Division. There's another Division one that's pretty bad, but this one's really good. I recommend this one. This one's really good. I get a lot of tips from this. It helps me a lot. I know almost everything about the Division, so not you know the nitty gritty, you know, it's like the math and stuff like that. But whatever, that's beside the point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, go give him some credit. Go thank him for it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got a lot more Division videos coming out as of this one too. So hope you guys enjoyed. Without further ado, peace.